pinupili pun belum ada tu. Link Teams ka net. Link ni. Jangan aku. Apa benda ya? Baju beige. Sudah. Selamat datang semua. Krik krik. Berani.
Tes.
Diamlah. Siapa ya, Teh? Sorry. Selamat datang, Cikgu Amir.
Alright, thank you.
Petang, Cikgu.
Tak dengar Adi. Apa dia?
Apa, Cikgu?
Oh, tak apa. Mula kau apa sebenarnya?
The candidates.
3.5.
Oh, 3.5.
Ya.
Oh, sekarang 3.5.
Okay.
So, ada lagi yang belum masuk, Cikgu. Belum masuk, Cikgu.
Okay.
Cikgu bukalah kamera, Cikgu.
Saya sudah buat sekarang ni.
Attention to students who watch the live broadcast on YouTube. You can also ask questions to the candidates later. We will start at 3:35. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon to Student Representative Council Advisory Teachers, members of Suruhanjaya Pilihan Raya Maktab, Student Representative Council candidates, and dear students. Welcome to question and answer session of SRC candidates. Before we start our Q&A session, we would like to invite Muhammad Faris bin Muhammad Farid to recite doa.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين آله وصحبه أجمعين اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا والدينا وارحمهما كما ربينا صغيرا ولجميع المسلمين والمؤمنين والمؤمنات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you, Muhammad Faris bin Muhammad Farid, for the doa. Now, we will start our Q&A session this afternoon with Princess Affairs Bureau. Does anyone want to ask questions to all candidates? If yes, please raise your hand and then you can open your mic and camera. You can open your mic and camera.
My name is Balkis and I'm from Offer B. If you are selected to be the Princess Bureau, how would you lead the seniors so that they follow your instructions? That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Balkis, for the question. For Group 1, let's start with Nur Ain. Okay, let's start with Esther Cassandra.
Well, can you repeat the question? If you are selected to be the Princess Bureau, how would you lead the seniors so that they will follow your instructions? To be the Princess Bureau, how would you... I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. Your voice is lagging. Sorry. If you are selected to be the Princess Bureau, how would you lead the seniors so that they will follow your instructions? First, maybe I will. Yeah, you can hear me, Ka?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I will do some
Okay, thank you, Esther Cassandra. Next, let's invite Norina Danish.
Actually, I can't really hear the question very well. Can anyone please repeat it to me? Or maybe write it somewhere, please.
Lucas, can you write the questions on the chat, please?
Yeah, no problem. But how would I?
Yeah, the chat in channel meetings is only available to team members.
Yeah.
Balkis, you just write the question on the group.
WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dekat chat dapatkah?
Siap. Dah.
I don't think so. We can write there.
Siap. Dah.
Okay, I will read the question again. Hello, can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
So the
Yes.
question is, if you are selected to be the Princess Bureau, how would you lead the seniors so that they follow your instructions?
If it is for me, I will ask them nicely. But if they can't really follow my instructions, maybe I use yeah, I will ask them nicely until they will agree to follow my instruction. That is all from me.
Okay, thank you, Esther Cassandra. Next, let's invite Norina Danish.
And wait, the question was for Esther Cassandra. I was the one who answered the question.
What? Okay, next, let's invite Nurain. Okay, I will skip Ain. Next, let's invite Abigail Lijazandra.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you guys see me?
Okay.
No? Okay, for the question, I will talk to them nicely and respectfully and not be rigid for them. To them. Sorry. That's all from me.
Okay. Thank you, Abigail Lijazandra. Next, let's invite Nisrin Lazar. Nisrin, you are muted. Open your mic, please.
If I want them to follow my instruction, I will tell them nicely. And if they still don't want to follow my instruction, I will tell the oldest BWP, like Form 4 BWP, to tell them to follow their instruction. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nesreen. Next, let's invite Marsha Zuhaira.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
So my answer for the question is I will talk to them nicely and respect them so that they will follow my instruction. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Isrin, do you agree with Marsha's opinion on what she answered?
Yes.
Okay, next, let's invite Dayang Norania.
Hi, so in order for the seniors to listen to me, I would talk nicely and respect them so that they will respect me back and listen to my instruction.
Okay, thank you. Attention to all candidates. When the audience are asking you general questions, you must debate with others bureau with other candidates.
Other candidates of the same bureau or other candidates of different bureaus?
The candidates with the same bureau. For the specific question, does anyone want to ask questions to Esther Cassandra? Yes, please raise your hand and then you can open your mic and camera. Anybody, please? Okay, it's okay. Next, anyone want to ask questions to Norina Danish?
Hello. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. So I have question for Esther. So my question is, what will you do when you got a suggestion that you cannot fulfill due to several problems? Do you get it, Esther?
Repeat the question.
You want me to?
I can hear.
Okay. What will you do when you got a suggestion that you cannot fulfill due to several problems?
Maybe I will say sorry to them because I cannot fulfill the suggestion, and I will try my best to get what they want. But if can, I will say sorry to them.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Maya, for the questions. Anyone want to ask questions to Norina Danish?
Hello,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question for Norina. So, as she said that she will talk nicely to the seniors, which has been proven by past years that it's not easy to, be blending with seniors, especially for the upper forms. So, could you tell me another way that you will talk nicely to the seniors?
For me, if I want to talk nicely to the seniors, usually I will blend in with the seniors because communication is very important in our daily lives. So I think I will communicate with the seniors and I will try to have their good sides. So it will be easy for me to convince them and put their trust on me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. For next, does anyone want to ask questions to Abigail?
I will ask I will give question to Abigail. Okay, my question is, what will you do if the condition of the dorm is not in your satisfaction, and why do you do so? I will repeat my question again. What will you do if the condition of the dorm is not in good condition? Why do you do so? Can you hear me, Abigail?
Repeat
Abigail?
again. Repeat again.
Okay. What will you do if the condition of the dorm is not in a good condition? And why do you do so? Okay, that's all.
Um, Hello. Hello.
Hello? Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
What do you mean in not in good condition?
So sometimes our dorm, the condition might be worse if there is no GC. So I would like to ask to you how you can keep the clean and clear condition for our dorm.
I will always check at their dorm and I will work with them for take care of their dorm.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Abigail. Next, and does anyone want to ask questions to Nisrin Lazar? If yes, please raise your hand and then you can open your mic and camera.
So, my name is Shamanta Lika from class 3 Arazi. Pertanyaan saya adalah, selaku Biro Puteri, anda hendaklah memastikan keperluan serta kebajikan Aspuri terjaga. Namun, asrama Aspuri mempunyai dua bangunan utama dan mempunyai jarak yang agak jauh. Bagaimanakah anda hendak memastikan pelajar di blok lain mempunyai masalah?
I will always walk to dorm by dorm to check if there are any needs for their dorm. Like what if they don't have enough medicine like that.
Okay, thank you, Nisrin.
Okay. Next, does anyone want to ask questions to Marsha Zuhaira?
I will give question to Marsha. So Marsha, my question is, what can you do to prevent you from leaking any informations you got from the students that tells her concerns? You got my question, Marsha?
I don't understand. Please explain.
Actually, Bureau Putri, mostly our student will share their story with us. So, I mean, you keep their secret. How you can keep their secret and not share their concern with the others, like your friends or senior and junior. You get it?
Yes, I get it. Thank you. So,
Okay.
if I want to, like, if I don't want to tell anyone about this secret, I will keep my mouth shut. Like, if I speak to the person, I mean, like, if I speak to my best friend, if I speak to my friend, I will think before I speak. Yes, that's my answer.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Marsha. Let's invite next. Does anyone want to ask questions to Dayang Naranya? I'm sorry. Anyone, please ask questions to Dayang Naranya.
Yes, I have a question for Diana Rania. What can I ask right now?
Yes.
Okay. What makes you stand out from the rest of the candidate, and why should we choose you?
Dayang Naranya, you can answer the question.
I'm sorry, I was having a network problem. Can you repeat your question?
Yeah, sure, no problem. So my question was, what makes you different from the rest of the candidates, and why should we choose you? Do you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
You guys should vote for me because I think I'm trustworthy and I would try my best doing having the jawatan as Bureau Putri. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Dayang Naranya. Is Naranya here? Okay, it's okay. Move on to the next bureau, Academic and Performance Bureau. Does anyone want to ask questions to all candidates? If yes, please raise your hand and then you can open your mic and camera. Anyone, please ask questions to all candidates. Academic and Performance Bureau. Please don't waste our time. Anyone, just ask questions to all candidates. Candidates, please.
I have a question.
Okay.
This is general, right?
Yes.
So my question is, do you think having a good grade can classify us as a leader, as a good leader? And because some of us don't even get the satisfactory grades but manage to control and handle some students. So what do you think about that? That's all.
Okay. Thank you, Ariana, for the questions. Let's start with Nur Anis Akma.
Pardon me, I can't really hear the questions. So can you please write it on the comment or any other thing, such as WhatsApp?
Eliana, can you repeat your question, please?
I have sent through the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to read the question from Eliana. So the question is, do you think having a good grade can classify us as a good leader? Because some of us don't even get the satisfactory grades, but manage to control and handle some students. So what do you think about that? Is that clear?
Yes, it is clear. So having a good grade doesn't determine the good leaderships. Grades isn't everything to me, but I'm sorry for the sounds because I can't. Yeah, you understand it. Back to the point. Yes, good grades is important, but grade doesn't determine your leadership skills. Leadership skills is based on our own personality. So to me, leadership is the one that can lead everybody, but not bossing everybody around. So that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Nur Anis Akma. Next, let's invite Nurliana.
Okay. Honestly, for me, I think that having a good grade doesn't mean that you're classified as a good leader, but it's one of the. I mean, like Anis Akma said that being a good leader is more to personality, right? So have sometimes not all students who get a good grade are gifted. Some of them are work harder than the else. So that makes a person be a good leader as they will try their best to find a way to lead others as well. And that doesn't mean that good grade can make you a good leader, but it can be one of the reasons why you can be a good leader. Do you know what I mean? Like we have a great example, like the past BWP, like Kak Nadia, she has a really good grade, and we all know that she is a really good leader as well. So we can see that a grade sometimes may help you, but it doesn't mean that you're a really good leader with it. That's all for me for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Nirvana. Next,
Okay, Atira, what's your opinion on Anis, Akma, and Nurliana's answer? And you can answer to that question as well, of course.
My opinion is having a good grade is a subjective, make us a better leader because students right now they gain trust with us when they see our good grades. So I think it's show you a good leader to motivate the other student to get a good grade too. So that's my opinion.
okay, thank you, Atira. And last but not least, Lincoln. How about you?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. In my
Yes.
opinion, having good grade doesn't mean you can become a great leader. But I also agree with the previous candidate that it is subjective, and it also can classify us into like top student, and then the other student can look up to us, and then they can uh, follow us, and then they can uh, okay. Can I start over?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, but excuse me, pardon me. I think having good grade doesn't mean you can become a good leader, but good grade is achieved by working hard, and also by working hard, you can become. Also, you also can become a great leader. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you. Next, for the specific questions, does anyone want to ask questions to Nur Anis Akmal?
Sorry for interrupting, but can I ask a question to the candidates? Since everyone having lebih kurang opinion, so Liana, do you think Anis, as a batchmate to Anis, Sakma, and Atira, do you think they can be a good academic bureau than you?
Well, since the past years, I'm not bragging, but I'm really sure that I have more experience in leading since I was a BADA member since Form 1 and Form 2. And then I joined PRS when I was in Form 3 until Form 4. And in PRS, I learned a lot of ways to help students since that's the purpose of PRS. And that's pretty sure the reasons why I think I can be good Bureau academic. Thank you.
Okay, Atira and Anis, Sakma, Liana is bragging about herself. Are you guys agreeing on her opinion that she's better than you guys? Is that so? You guys can interrupt her.
Excuse me, I disagree with her opinion because not all who have a good experience in leader they can be friendly with other. Friendly is a communication, and being friendly is more good to is more too easy to communicate with others. So when you easy to communicate with others, they can understand what you said. And plus, even though my grade is lower than her, but I proved that I increased my pointer with my pointer since from semester 2
Form 2 2019. Thank you.
Excuse me, can I give my opinion?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. By saying that I have the experience of being the leaders before, that shows that I have the trust. So I'm pretty sure that I can communicate well with other students. And I didn't break about my grade just now. I'm sorry. Uh, so what I'm trying to say is, since I have the experience, so I'm pretty sure that I will be a good communicator also. Thank you.
Can I talk?
Yes, sure.
Okay. I'm not going to downgrade in every individual of you. To me, as a leadership, as a good leader, everyone has their own personality to lead. They have their own way to lead. So I'm not going to downgrading every people, but and my main point is my main point is everyone have their own way to lead everyone, and good grades doesn't determine your good leaderships. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, so moving on to for the specific questions. Does anyone have a question for? Let's start with Nurliana first.
Yes, I have a question for Nuliana.
Okay, continue.
So Liana, as we know, you were a BADA since Form 1, and then you were also a PRS since Form 3, I guess. So how are you going to apply your experiences being a leadership to become a better academics bureau in the future? Thank you.
That is a really good question. Thank you for the question. But first of all, when I was Badar, I learned that the bonding, when I was a Badar and PRS, I learned that bonding with other students really make changes. So when it comes to academic, we know that academic is really important, but mental health comes first, because good mental health can bring good grades. That's based on experience, by the way. So what I'm trying to say is, by being a bureau academic, I will try my best to bonding with other batches, since I'm kind of friendly also. So by being friendly, I do not hide up their mental health. So by talking, having, I'm sorry, Munifatu, can you please repeat your question?
By being a Badar and a PRS in the previous years, how are you going to use your experiences to become a better bureau academic from the past seniors? Thank you.
Okay, first, just now I talked about mental health and bonding, such thing. And second, when I held the position before, I learned that how to organize activities. And we all know that bureau academic, being BWPs itself, we have to be good at think of the way to organize a program practically and systematically. So by having this experience, I have I know how to organize a program that maybe can attract students to be good at academic as a bureau academic. Thank you.
Okay, next question.
Okay, so next. Okay, go Alia.
Okay, next question. Does anyone want to ask questions to Lincoln? Specific question, please. Okay.
So Lincoln, what are you going to do if you becomes the next Bureau Academic? You got me?
Thank you. Okay. If I become the next academic bureau, I will make the mentor-mentee program for all students, which is not succeeded by the previous academic bureau due to a shortage of time and the lockdown, yeah, COVID-19. And then next, I think in activity week, I think I want to make the activities more interactive and attract the student interest into joining them. And then I think that's all. Thank you.
Lincoln, you said that you want to do mentor-mentee program like Zim. You said that you want to do mentor-mentee program, right? So how to make sure you can organize how to make sure that you can conduct that mentor-mentee program very well?
Thank you. I think in the mentor-mentee program, I think the mentor should be the student that the student look up to, such as the top 10 in every batch. And also, I think the mentee, I think I will help them I think I can help them attract their interest into the subject that they did not like, such as maths, history, and such on. Such many. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to all academic and performance bureau candidates. Now, move on to the next bureau, Welfare and Integrity Bureau. Okay, does anyone want to ask questions? General question, please. Anyone, please ask questions to the candidates. Don't waste our time, please. Anyone, just ask questions to all candidates of Welfare and Integrity Bureau.
Hi, I would like to ask a question.
Okay.
Based on what we have witnessed in the past BWP session, is there any flaws that have you seen during their work, and what do you wish to tambah baik? Do you get me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Muni, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Munifatul. How about we start with Ferdinand?
Yes, Muni, thank you.
Okay, so as we know, we are we have this unexpected pandemic that's going on in our country. So I think that's the problem that have been encountered by our previous BOP, making them like they're not planned for this and so on. So I think what we can improve is we can do more activities online. And if we had the chance to go back to school and where we BOPs can do more face-to-face works, I will I will start improve in terms of like cleanliness of the school, taking care of the SOPs of the students, so that students will like taking care of the SOP, such as line up during eating time in DS. Like we always see the students didn't line up, didn't queue up well, and didn't maintain their 1 meter distance among each other. And I will always make sure that they maintain the right distance and also they follow the current SOP. That's it for me. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Who was asking the question just now? If you don't mind asking the question again, because I didn't wrote it down. Sorry.
Okay, so I will repeat. As we witnessed the last year's BWP session, what are the flaws that have you seen and you wish to tambah baik for the next session? Thank you.
Great question. I think if we look back on previous sessions of BWP, every session, all the BWP sessions probably made their own mistakes, and every mistake is certainly unique to their sessions. So if I were to look back on this session, I would say because of the pandemic, like what Ferdinand said, because of the pandemic, it really didn't allow them to do as much things, so to say. So there weren't really things to be highlighted in terms of mistake. If we try to look on the brighter side, we can see that my plans, if I were to be elected, definitely one of the things that I would better if I were to be elected is that definitely more attentive care towards the student by getting to know what actually is going on, not only in my batch, but also other batches. And this way, I can have more of a feel as to what is going on in the school. And the more I know what is going on in the school, the more I can help the students and the more I can give an impact. Thank you.
Okay, Zudi and Ferdinand, as what we know, you guys are, for me, because I'm not from your batch, so from what I know is you guys have two totally different personalities, Zudi and Ferdinand. So as a Bureau Kebajikan, as a welfare bureau, how do you tell us that which one should we pick? The outspoken one or a more quiet one? Do you get my question, you both?
Can you repeat it again? Sorry.
Okay, since you guys have two totally different personalities, one is loud spoken one, and the other one is I think more quiet. Therefore, I want to ask you guys, I need an opinion. Which one between you two should I pick for Biro Kebajikan.
Who goes first, me or Ferdinand?
Zudi, you may start first if you want.
Up to you. Up to you guys.
Okay. Why you should pick me or vote for me is because I am a very outspoken person. And as I said in my manifesto, I work well in a collaborative environment. I am also very outgoing. Therefore, I am more engaging towards the student and I can feel for them more as I am applying for the Biro Kebajikan. And with my experiences and my outgoingness, I can have more of a more of a feel towards what is like I said just now, what is going on in the school. And me being the more outspoken one, I would definitely be more attentive towards what I'm doing, and I would be more attentive towards my welfare giving to the school. And I would also, and I speak with, when I am working in a collaborative environment, I speak with 100% truth. So I'm a very frank person, and if something isn't going good or something isn't going smoothly, then I will do my best to make it go smoothly and make it work again as planned. So that's why you should pick me, because inshallah I will do my best to be a good BWP and give my all, give my 101% towards the school in welfare.
Okay, Ferdinand, as a quiet one, do you agree with Zudi's opinion that being a loud-spoken person will be a better BWP?
Okay, so in my opinion, it's not necessary being an outspoken person would make you a better BWP. Even if you're quiet, but if you get along with people easily, then that will be okay. That will make everything easy for you to like handle things and make people trust you, and so that people keep interacting with you and make relationship business like that. So, yeah, I disagree with him.
Okay, it's okay. It's fine to disagree. Everyone disagrees. But like I said just now, I wasn't saying being an outspoken person would make a good BWP. What I said was, in welfare, to the students, you have to be a person who is outgoing and willing to talk to the students, and also be forward and be frank and be honest to your teammates, because you are managing their welfare after all. And not only that, because most people would think that being an outspoken person is a bad thing, but it's actually not. For me, it's not, because it makes me more confident and it makes me do my job well. So, like I said just now, I wasn't saying being a good BWP needs you to be an outspoken person. What I said was, for me to do my job as a Biro Kebajikan, as a welfare bureau, I need to be outspoken. I need to be outgoing, to be more sympathetic towards the students and feel for them, because after all, you are taking care of their welfare. Thank you.
Can I say something? Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Okay, so I don't necessarily say that being an outspoken or the extroverted person is like the best way of being a good leader. I'm just saying that like when you become a more extroverted or outspoken person, it doesn't mean it won't. It doesn't necessary, but you can. For me, like even if someone is quiet, he or she can be very observative and like they realize about the surrounding changes and they observe more and they think they can think as much as how the outspoken person too, and but also they observe more, so that means they will try to think more initiative to improve the school in a more different angle. That's it for me.
You see, yes, it's good being an observer. Not that I'm saying it's not good, but if
30
you
minutes,
were
30 seconds for debating.
okay, see, if you are a more talkative person and you engage more with the student, that means that not only you observe, but you actually get to know, get to hear the opinions of other students. So for me, that is how I work. And if you guys, the majority, the masses, would be voting for me and you would like that, would like me as a
Time's
leader,
up.
then go and vote for me. Thank you.
Okay, so time's up for the debate. Let's move on for the specific questions for Zudi and Ferdinand. Zudi,
yes,
I have a question for you. This is from the YouTube live students who are watching.
Ooh,
This is
fun.
a question
Actually
from
watching it.
Fernanda.
Okay.
Siapa tadi? Jonas, sorry. Jonas. So he asked about if you can fulfill your promises in your manifesto by the first semester being a BWP, will you gladly withdraw? So that's the question.
What was it again? Can you repeat?
You want me to repeat? Okay. The question is, if you cannot fulfill your promises in your manifesto by the first semester being a BWP, will you gladly withdraw?
No, I will not withdraw because the people have, if I were to be elected, that means the people have chosen me. So I would work very closely with teachers, muafakat, timbalan pengetua. I would work closely with them, with other BWPs, considering this is a collaborative thing that I'm doing. So I would work closely with teachers, counselors, other BWPs, students, especially what I said in my manifesto is that means manifesto, then it won't be the first time that a BWP isn't able to fulfill his or her promise. But backing down is not an option. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Zudi.
Yeah.
So for Ferdinand's turn, does anyone have a question for Ferdinand?
Okay. Can I ask one question?
Yes, sure you can.
Yes, you can ask question.
I would like to disagree with the opinion, just like what you said a few moments ago. Because being too quiet is quite a problem, and being too outspoken is kind of a problem. What if someone like he or he like a shy person, then he had a problem, he or she had a problem. So what do you need to do to help her? If she don't really want to talk, or talk to someone, you understand?
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
I would like to disagree with both authors of your opinion that being outspoken is quite a problem and being quiet too is kind of what if someone he or he a shy person then he, she or he had a problem then how can you solve her or his problem if he or he don't want to talk to anyone.
Ferdinand, do you understand her question? No.
So she is saying that being an outspoken. So are you disagreeing?
I talk in the end. Saya ingin reject lah pendapat
Sorry,
kami berdua karena
can I interrupt? Well, can you type because your voice is not clear. Sorry.
Yeah, can you type? Can you chat in our Wakil homeroom group? Please type there. Okay, Ferdinand, we'll have a different question for you. Okay, let's pick one. Okay, this is a question from Joel Ferdinand, homeroom Cikgu Sarimah.
Okay.
So based on your observation in few years of living in MRSM Kuching, what will you do to improve our keadaan di asrama, for example, tandas asrama. Sorry, he messaged me in BM.
Okay.
Is that clear, Ferdinand?
Yes, clear. Okay, so I will do a weekly check on every dorms about on their facilities, especially in dorms because mostly the vandalism or any kerosakan are mostly in dorms. So I will always check the dorm and or if possible I can give like what a borang for to every batch, maybe one every month, every end of the month I will give them like a borang so that they can fill in what is the problem, and I will send it to Puan Rosmina for the repairment. And also based on my experience, I would like to this one is specifically for the I really want to add the lamp, the light.
30 seconds left.
Light to the ampayan because it's very dark at night. People want to wash their clothes and want to hang it there, but it's very dark. So I would like to do that. I would like to add lights to it. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ferdinand and Zudi. Move on to the next bureau, Food and Nutrition Bureau. Does anyone want to ask questions to all candidates of Food and Nutrition Bureau? If yes, just open your mic and ask them questions.
Hello, I already sent my questions in chat.
What? I cannot hear you.
I already sent my question in WhatsApp group.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Zudi and Ferdinand, there's one more question.
Edna, I'm sorry, but now is session.
Oh, now it's new session. Oh,
Yes.
it's okay.
Okay, here's a question from Brendan Ijao, the former bureau, the former bureau DS. So the question is, what is your opinion, and what will you do if the students doesn't go to the DS during evening or afternoon period if the main dish is fish?
Okay. Let's start with Chris Winbato.
Good evening. In my opinion, I will try to encourage the students to go to the DS because everyday meal is important for our body to have energy. For example, to homeworks, to do sports. Reasons, then I will not force them to. That's all for me.
Okay, what about you?
Thank you. Opinions on me, on my opinion, students not going to DS for just because they are fish. I think we should try to encourage them to go to the DS during that evening, since that is where most of the time students will get tired and sleepy. But if they personally don't want to, I think we should. I think we could try to serve drinks that are able to attract some students to go to the DS. But if that won't be able to attract students, then I think we should try to just let them be, since it's their personal, just in case it's their preferences. That is all from me.
Okay, Manuel, do you agree with both of them? Or do you have your own opinion?
Yes.
Okay.
Um, Sorry, can I can you repeat the
What is your opinion and what will you do? The question. Emmanuel.
The time is running. Please hurry up.
I was having a bad connection just now. I'm sorry.
Hello, may I ask a question? So, 30-second left for debating.
Yeah, sure.
What will you do to students who have nutritional problems such as allergies? Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Anybody wants to answer first? Okay, let's start with Priscilla.
I think most of the students already informed about their allergies. But if they're like new students, then I will try to ask all of them if any of them has allergies. That's it.
Okay, Crispin, you are in Form 4, right? So the other two candidates are in Form 2s. Do you think that makes you a better candidate than Emmanuel and Anik since you are in Form 4?
I personally think it's not really that big of a problem, but I think it is important because I have more experience in this school, and I think I know more about the weakness or the problem of the DS sometimes.
So Emmanuel and Anik, what do you think about the question? Do you think he's better than you
30
since
second
he's
left.
in Form 4?
You are older doesn't mean that you are able to know more than some of leaders shouldn't be known just to their age or just because of their knowledge. That is all from me.
Okay, so time's up for debate session. Let's move on for specific questions from students. Alia?
Okay, does anyone want to ask questions to Crispin Battle?
Chris Win, there's a question from Hestin from homeroom Cikgu Haryani. Yeah, I'm going to read the question. Please listen carefully. The question is, food is essential for students' daily lives and providing and vitamins body. If one students were infected with food contamination due to consuming spoiled canteen food, what will you do to help this?
I will try to report the food to the company who's serving the DS and for the company who's making the food for the DS, and I will try to search for the problems and I will try to fix it. And also, I think I would call the people who are specialized in this kind of food poisoning. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Crispin. So I actually want to hear Emmanuel's and Anik's solution for the same question. Do you want me to repeat the question first, Emmanuel?
Sure.
Okay, so the question is, okay, listen carefully. Food is essential for students' daily lives and providing adequate nutrients and vitamins to one's body. If one day students were affected with food contamination due to consuming spoiled canteen food, what will you do to halt this? The time is running. Please hurry up. Do not take too long to answer the question. Thank you.
Hello. Um,
Maya, Emmanuel haven't answered the question. Please be patient.
oh,
Just a
okay.
second lah. Then I will list out all the name of the students. Um, and I will inform to the. I'm sorry. I will inform to the food supplier to. I will send them to the to meet the doctor or times up.
Sorry, Emmanuel, your time is up. Let's move on to Anik. Anyone have a question for Anik?
Can I ask?
Sure.
Okay, so my question is, since we are in the pandemic situation, the SOP needs to be fulfilled. How are you going to tell the senior to not sit over the limits?
Okay. Thank you for the question. Um, um, I will try to overcome the problem by asking them politely whether or not they can sit on tables next to them or near them, since usually seniors sit near to each other because they want to be with their friends. So I would try to ask them if they are able to change to tables that have empty areas so that they can sit next to the table to them, to their friends. That is all from me.
Okay, thank you, Anik. Does anyone have questions for Emmanuel? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let's move on to the next bureau, Multimedia and Communication Bureau. Does anyone want to ask questions to Muhammad Nasruddin?
Hi.
Fiknajan, do you have questions for Nasruddin? Okay.
Early. Okay. The important part of having a great or well-ready events is to have, you know what they call it, early preparation, which means I need to test everything out, the mics, the speakers, and things like that. The Wi-Fi to connect the slides from computer to the projector. So, and then rehearsal is another thing that's going to be important in those type of events. So, yes. In my opinion, yes, because I have good connections with our past multimedia bureau like Ishraf Imran, Kai Zakwan, Arwa. So I can ask them how to make a better magazine. Like, how should I say this? I will take their mistake as a lesson for me, so I can make better magazine. Yeah. And that's it. That's why we need to make it stage by stage. Like, for example, on Monday is for Form 1.
50 seconds left.
And then Form 2 is going to be on Tuesday. So we need that comfortable hours for them when they have nothing to do. So if they have nothing to do that time, so they're not going to be that stubborn. Farhan.
Hi, I have a question.
Okay. You can ask.
Time's up.
Hello. Hi. Can I ask a question?
Oh, no, it's time's up already.
Okay.
Okay. To the next bureau, Non-Muslim Affairs Bureau.
Bye.
To ask questions to all candidates of Non-Muslim Affairs Bureau. If yes, please turn on your mic and camera.